Today's review is going to be a slight deviation from my usual format because for once I actually have something positive to say. Lately I've been reviewing a lot of Mattel-era products because, really they're a pretty low-hanging fruit. They're very easy to make fun of, it doesn't take a lot of comedic genius to explain why the Fossil Delivery is a dumb set. The premise of it sort of makes fun of itself. But I'm getting tired of doing these because I don't have a lot to say about these sets. I can review this as a toy, and I can review it in the context of being part of the Thomas Wooden Railway, but I didn't play with this stuff as a kid. And that's why I want to go back a little further. And today I'm going to push myself, because I have something very special to talk about. I have a good item, no, a great item to talk about. Today I have for you a new in packaging 5-car value pack train whatever it's called, this thing. Now, I never had this item as a kid. This is from 1999, so it's older than probably most of my audience. It's older than a lot of things, in fact. But what a special item this is. It's such a gorgeous collection of rare items in one box. You can't see it because it's not there, but there used to be a sticker that would come when you originally bought this that said $47 value, which is pretty funny considering that this item now pulls well over $100 on eBay. So even though it is new in box, it's not new in box because it doesn't have any tape on it. There used to be a lot more faith in customers, I guess, so you can actually open it up. So that's what I'm going to do. And you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This was peak quality. They don't even include character cards anymore in these items, but back then, even a multi-pack like this comes with the character cards and a pamphlet. You just don't see this kind of care being put into children's toys nowadays. At least not with Thomas merchandise. But enough of that. Let's get to what everybody's really here to see, the actual items themselves. It's incredibly surreal to see these so mint in box, especially the Troublesome Truck, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I'll start off with Thomas, and if you aren't aware, this isn't just a regular ordinary Thomas, this is actually a Thomas with a special face. This is a tired out expression. Now, I already owned one of these that I bought on eBay, but this one is just spotless. It's absolutely pristine. It's incredibly surreal to see a Thomas this old that feels this new. The second item is the oil and petrol barrel car, which this purple barrel car was the only version of the barrel car that existed for all of the 90s, I think. More recently they've introduced blue ones and green ones, but at the time, this was the only one, and I guess it's a rare item now, even though I have quite a few of them. And of course, here are the barrels themselves. Again, everything in here is spotless because it's never been played with. So there's that. And introducing the Idmouth Milk Tanker. That's right, this is a minor factory error item. When this originally was given to me in the packaging, this was facing on the inside, so I didn't realize because, well, if you look over here, it clearly says Tidmouth, but here it says Idmouth. And I've analyzed it carefully, and this isn't something that the previous owner did. It came like this out of the factory, so this was, unbeknownst to anyone for 19 years, a factory error item that I am now proud to own. Now, this is the one that everybody was probably most excited to see. This is the gray Troublesome Truck. Don't let that character card fool you. It's not the white face. And if you're not familiar with this item, it's really hard to find these that are in good condition because, by nature of what the Troublesome Trucks are, kids play with them very brutally. And although I own quite a few troublesome trucks like this, they're all pretty chipped up because they're secondhand. But this one is just absolutely spotless. This is brand new, and it's very, very weird to see. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I cannot get over how crisp these are for being so old. And then last we have the Sodor line caboose. Not too much to say about this one, but there it is in all of its glory. It's inaccurate, bright red, and spotless. This is such a lovely little set. It's not one I've seen a lot of people talk about, although I have seen a couple reviews. I guess it's just too simple to be interesting to talk about, but when you're like me and you've been wading through an ocean of terrible Mattel products for years, to return to this simpler time when care was really being put into these items, when everything was made of such high quality materials and made with such love, it's a very, very unique experience. I've gone ahead and put everything back in the box, as, you know, it's really hard to find wooden railway that is this pristine, and I really don't want to contribute to decreasing the quality of that. I know this was a short review, but it's such a nostalgic experience to actually open new wooden railway, and it's not one many people can have. If you're lucky enough to find a set like this that you can actually open up for the first time and enjoy, you should, because, you know, with everything that's been going on recently with the Thomas franchise and really the world in general, if you can find little pieces of happiness like this, do it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also click the little bell button, and also select all notifications, because there are actually that many steps to subscribing now. That's actually what you have to do now.